So here we are.
Here we are.
Hey, Mary, we wanted to do that in person here, or at least that was my intention. But literally, there was no time. So we couldn't do that somewhere.
Yeah.
And here we are.
We're still here. Yeah, there was no time. It was jam-packed with good things and challenging things and heartfelt things and disturbing things. So many things.
I want to start first to share with you that I'm amazed by your openness, willingness, bravery, what else? Curiosity to jump here spontaneously. It was spontaneous.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is what I wanted to say, that this I reflect in this as a mirror. You are the mirror for me with this. And yeah, can you what's your experience? What happened here this 1 week for you?
In just 1 week, so much, so big, so unexpectedly amazing in every way. I can't really express how deeply felt this change is, this newness. So there's just so many things. I pick out the wonder of being in a safe place, emotionally, spiritually, physically, a beautiful place, with people who feel like family. After so many years of estrangement and feeling like an outsider everywhere, and not really recognizing how much that had conditioned my everything, all my relations with people, my relation to the world, my rejection of the world, my going into that place where, yes, I've seen the all, but the world is not part of it. Of course, the world is now opened up as being fully infused by that.
Yeah.
And I have this week to thank for that. My gratitude is boundless. My heart is opened. And it's still open. It hasn't closed down since I've left you. So it's here always. I'm coming back.
Yeah.
And the loveliness of the theme that ran through the whole of it for me was partly the financial issues, but mostly the deeper issues of desires being innocent and allowed.
Yeah.
And good, and not, to be ashamed of. Meeting the voice of shame in so many different guises and being able to recognize it as one fundamental sense of wrongness. And having that switch through the acceptance and love of you three. Just the reflection, the clear reflection of that in me has come alive for the first time in 73 years. Well, maybe I had it when I was little, I don't know. But it's been worth the wait. And you have just been so kind and willing to engage. And the other thing was that I found both you and Lubo were so ready to just be your vulnerable selves and be part of the exploration, not, like teachers sitting apart and very wise and looking on, but you were in there fully, both feet.
Yeah, where else
pool,
we can be? Where else? I mean,
well, yes.
Again, exposing the idea that someone is done, like I'm done.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
dying. You are not.
Yes.
It's bullshit. It's nonsense.
That was so special, because that is quite, in my experience, that is quite unusual. And whether that's been experienced with spiritual retreats or with, in psychotherapy, whatever, it's very unusual for the person who's leading the session or organizing the session to themselves be fully involved emotionally with their own, whatever is coming up within them. And that is such a help. It takes down almost the last barrier of one's trying to be good enough for the teacher.
Yeah.
So all that goes. And just this everyday living experience where 24/7, it's like issues are arising, to be met with compassion and acceptance. I really, really was amazed to find the bit where all this stuff, all the resistance and the shame and the negative voices and the negative beliefs are not apart. They don't stand apart from this. There have been reasons for their being there, good reasons, protective reasons, perhaps. And so the gratitude, even for the resistance and the voice of shame, is part of this joy. Recognizing that it's all the same energy, however it presents, but it's good to be open to energy presenting in joyful, positive, lifeful ways.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Yeah.
I remember that the way you were joking about challenges, you said something like, wow, another beautiful day full of challenges, or something like that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And you and Lubo and Barbara, just so welcoming. I've never felt that before. So, wow.
So was it something you expected, or was it something that...
No. In the whole run up to making the journey there, so many difficult issues arose, and expectations, but not expectations of good things. It was mostly fears of expectations being disappointed or thwarted, or my hopes for the week being dashed by the reality of, well, nothing's really changing, and all that, which has been a lot. Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Yes. Kind of based maybe on past experience, but also based on a way of seeing that I hadn't realized was filtering my experience. So yeah, expectations were, yes, I had lots of fears come up from nowhere. Things like, oh, this is, just going to exploit me. I'm having to pay money for spirituality, and oh, it's not going to be what I thought, and maybe it's a scam, and oh, all the technical stuff of organizing flights and changing flights and getting a passport and not knowing what I'm doing with my phone and losing my iPad on the way, and the coffee machine exploding was just said it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite an initiation even before I arrived. So the moment the decision was made to come, everything started to come up.
Yeah.
Before
this
even
is how
arrived.
it works. This is how it works. So retreat is not
yes,
or these 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Retreat is going on.
It is. It's still going on.
Oh, totally.
Always will go on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's a ride of a lifetime. It was a ride of a lifetime.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah, there is something when we spend more time together. Yeah, as if the mind or that energy somehow relaxes, somehow somehow sees that there is another way of living, another possibility, and it's not something magical, ultra spiritual. It's just a normal way of living like that.
Yes, it's a yes, like you say, totally natural way of being with people, with a place, with the world, and with our whole human experience. That everything can be allowed in.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be that kind of resistance to any of it. Startling.
And also you notice how kind is everyone here. I mean, the French people are so kind.
Absolutely.
But probably because, I don't know, there is a reflection or mirroring, I don't know, but you also confirm that they are
yes, kind. Absolutely. The just, I think I didn't come across any sense of that I shouldn't be asking the questions. I was asking like directions to here and there and all the rest of it. And yeah, the kindness of people in Sète was all part of it, really. It's like, this is how we live. This is how to live.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Like an example, how to live, there is another radically different ability to live.
Yes, there's another possibility. Yes. So the openness of just ordinary people and the willingness to help and to engage and to just be there in a relaxed manner, not trying to hurry away, or you not being a nuisance because you didn't know the way or didn't know the right words in French or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's just so lovely. Yeah.
I'm so touched and thrilled, and that somehow this brought us together here.
Yeah, it's beautiful, truly beautiful. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart and the world for that experience, and that just what feels like such a redirection.
Thank you. Thank you for reflection. And see you very soon.
I hope so. Well, I intend so.
Well, there is nothing in the way.
There's nothing in the way.
Your desire is beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah.